and drift away. And I don't care how high you are.
China, the oldest continuous civilization on Earth. For thousands of years, to people who lived here, this was the Middle Kingdom, the center of the world. One out of every 5 people on the planet is Chinese, more than 1 billion human beings. This is a culture which prizes both the practical and the magical, and often makes no distinction between them. Even today, luck and legend, demons and prophecies are as important as physical reality. This mystical view of the world applies even to so massive a presence as the Great Wall of China. For nearly 4,000 miles, longer than the United States is wide, it runs from the vastness of the Gobi Desert across the north of China to the Yellow Sea. It twists and turns, stops and starts, sometimes for no apparent reason. The Great Wall is so vast that even today, no one knows how long it really is. Amazingly, for so famous a structure, archaeologists have yet to travel and survey its entire length.
It's not completely mapped. No one actually can say where precisely there is and is not wall. No one can tell you how many towers there are. No one can tell you which stretches exactly are stone, which stretches are earth and mud, which stretches are just cut out of the landscape.
Legend shapes common ideas about the Great Wall. It has often been said that the wall is the only man-made object that can be seen from space. This idea arises from a dream an emperor had over 2,000 years ago. He found himself on the moon, but even from there he could see the wall, proof of China's greatness. But it was only a dream. The facts are otherwise.
It is well known among astronauts that the wall cannot be seen from outer space. And they chuckle among themselves at the fact that so many people think that it can be.
Some legends about the Great Wall are grim, yet do have a basis in fact. Many Chinese believe the wall is haunted and call it the longest cemetery on Earth.
Quite a few of the laborers died in the process of building the wall, and reputedly, when they died, their bodies were buried into the wall. And that, of course, has given rise to all sorts of tales about ghosts and about the dead inhabiting the wall.
As seems to be true of so much about China, the wall challenges understanding. Even the simplest questions end in puzzles.
We don't know exactly how they were able to take some of these large stones and lift them up to the tremendously steep inclines where the wall was built. Our knowledge of the nitty-gritty of the building of the wall is extremely limited and will probably forever be limited.
Even the reason for the wall's building remains unclear. These nomad horsemen of the northern steppes are descendants of the fierce Mongolian warriors, arch enemies of China. To the Chinese, the threat of invasion was always disturbingly real.
In my opinion, the greatest mystery about the Great Wall is why was it actually considered so important to the defense of China? It was not very effective as a line of defense.
Why do you put a wall at the top of a ridge that's already 1,000 feet up? It's the idea that someone's going to charge up on horseback and having reached the top of this ridge, then say, well, darn, we have to go back because there's a wall. It doesn't really make any sense.
Perhaps the wall's most useful function was for conveying warning of attack by the nomad barbarians.
They had beacon towers and forts. The beacon towers were sending at night fire signals. In other words, they would light a fire in case of a sudden attack or danger.
It would seem to be a simple warning system, and yet modern experts have been unable to pin it down.
Well, no one knows exactly how the signaling system works. That is to say that if we tried to light fires and send signals the way they did, we probably wouldn't be able to duplicate it.
What was the wall's real purpose? The answer may lie deep in Chinese mystical
Jeetje jongens,
belief.
dit is echt niet normaal. Geweldig. Wat een uitzicht. Het is een beetje vroeg. Een beetje of 10. Lekker even helemaal stil. Klimmen hierop. Maar met een slap over zijn nek. Oh ja? De zijkant. De zijkant. Lekker klimmen! Superhero. Sprinten! Wow. Chinese wall.
Trap.
Trap, oh ja, Chinese trap is het eigenlijk. De Chinese trap. Oh. Ja, is goed.
Afdelingen op de Chinese.
Wat zuiver ding.
En apparence, les choses sont très faciles pour vous. Vous êtes jeune.